Welcome to Film School Friday. I'm Corey,
I'm Bill.
and together we host the In Focus podcast. Film School Friday is our special weekly episode where I get to quiz Bill to see how much knowledge he's retained from film school. And Bill, this week, maybe it's a little less of a film school topic and more of just either during film school or post film school or even like today. I recently shot a short film. Should I enter my short film into a film festival?
A few years ago, I would have given you a really easy yes or no answer to that, but now things have changed a little bit. My opinion on film festivals has evolved over time in my career. In film school, it was the film festival was kind of the place where you could get your work out there and be seen by people, and to a greater extent, distributors potentially. And that was always the next step in the career, right? Everybody wants distribution. That's the golden ticket. That's my film's been picked up. It's like getting a record deal as a musician. And so film festivals, we were taught in film school, were like the best way, if not the only way sometimes, to get your work noticed and potentially get that distribution ticket. And so I spent many, many years making little shorts and submitting them to festivals with varying degrees of success. No distributor ever took notice of anything. And it all depends on the festival you submit to as well.
Right.
Like, there are billions of them out there.
Billions.
And it seems that way sometimes. And they're everything from like the Arkansas Backwoods Film Festival that 3 people show up to like, that's not a real one. It might be.
If the organizer of the Arkansas Backwoods Film Festival is listening, no offense.
But kind of. And so there's those, but then there's like the big ones like Toronto and Sundance and South by Southwest, and even Nashville is one of the bigger ones. And it really depends on which one you submit to. If you submit to one of the smaller ones, the only people there that are going to see your film are going to be the other filmmakers whose film also got into that festival. And I have been to many of those.
Yep.
They're great for networking. If that's what you're after, and that's an important thing, then more power to you. If you're looking to get distribution, the smaller ones, like, that's not where you're going to find it.
Right.
But I would say as time has gone on and I've made more things and I've gotten to understand the business a lot more, film festivals are not the end-all be-all when it comes to getting distribution. They're definitely not. And the best example of that for me was with my documentary Hear Me Now a couple of years ago. Was submitted to a number of festivals, mostly the bigger ones, Nashville, Toronto, Sundance, you name it. Was not accepted by any of those festivals. And this is common. Rejection is very common in film festival
Right.
spheres because you never know what they're looking for. They all have an agenda of some sort. They're all looking for certain types of programming. And a lot of times it's politics. It's about the people that work the festival. It really is.
Yeah.
And so I won't get into the Nashville politics, but, I've been around for a while, and there was definitely some politics there. But Hear Me Now got 4 distribution offers while being rejected from these film festivals. From someone who was a film student and was told the distribution was the thing you wanted. It was the golden ticket. It was the thing you could only get to if you submitted to a film festival and were seen by a distributor.
Right.
It's the auction block. It's the only way. That just blew all of that away. The fact that we got those distribution offers despite these festival rejections. So suddenly my mind changed. I was like, you know what? It's not all about the festival. Sometimes it's purely about the connections. And we had some connections. We took part in something that I think a lot of Nashville, Tennessee filmmakers should, which is FilmCom. That's held once a year. It's a big kind of exhibition for films, and a lot of distributors from around the country just come and shop, basically. Yeah. It's not a film festival. It's just like little booths for films. we did that for Hear Me Now. You know, there's a lot of other ways other than festivals to get distribution. But if you want to be seen, if you want to network, and, you know, if you get into Sundance, that's amazing. You know, because the big ones are there looking for you. It is the auction block. But by and large, I think it's personal preference. I don't think it's the end-all, be-all for distribution anymore. So it just depends.
Got it. So smaller festivals, local festivals, still definitely, like, to your point, if you want to network, if you want to meet other filmmakers, if you want to start to develop kind of that localized scene for yourself, then absolutely that's a great kind of entry point in.
Yeah.
But don't be heartbroken if you don't get accepted to any of them, because distribution is absolutely still possible these days, right?
It absolutely is. And I will preface this too. It is in no ways indicative of the quality that you've created. Because a lot of me early on, getting rejected by a lot of festivals makes you feel bad about your work. It's like, is it not good enough? Am I not reaching the heights I need to yet as a filmmaker? No, that is not. It's all about the preference of the people that are running the festival. It's all what they have in mind. Distribution is still possible for those rejected films.
Great. Well, let's go shoot a short and enter it into a whole bunch of festivals.
Yeah, and see what happens.
Let's see
Collect
what happens.
some laurels.
Yes, I'm a laurel chaser. I just want
just
give me the laurel.
Chase the laurels.
Give me the laurel.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Well, as always, Bill, I appreciate your insight. You're just like a wealth of film knowledge.
I try. Live and breathe it.
Nice. Awesome. All right. Well, we appreciate, again, everything you're sharing with the audience. Check us out on Instagram at InFocusPod or online at InFocusPodcast.com. And if you like what you heard today, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a rating. It would help us out a ton. And until next time,
ring that bell. Just kidding. Smash the notification bell and feed your crew.
Yes, feed your crew.
I had to mix it up a little bit.
No, it's like it's your first time.
Nah. I like to keep people guessing.
Yeah.